set my soul on fire. Viva Las Vegas.
This year, Sheena Easton celebrates her 20th year in showbiz. She's currently performing in review at the Rio Hotel Las Vegas, 6 days a week, second on the bill to 70s heartthrob David Cassidy.
The reason she was hired is not because commercially she sells tickets. I wanted someone who would come with a commitment to it and would work and would go out there and sing from here.
I got the music in there, I got the music in there, I got the music in there.
In 1980, a naive 20-year-old won the hearts of the nation in the BBC documentary The Big Time. The programme launched her career in Britain, but it would be in America where she would establish herself as a major international star.
She became the only artist, and this is a record that stands today, the only artist in the history of the Billboard charts to have hits on 5 charts.
Since acquiring her Beverly Hills home and American accent, Sheena's visits back across the Atlantic have been few and far between.
In the year 2000, Sheena Easton is a big question mark, because I have absolutely no idea what she looks like, what she sounds like, what she wants to be, what she in fact is, and I'd be fascinated to know.
In the year 2000, 10 years after her last hit, Sheena now hopes to relaunch herself as a disco diva with the release of her new album, Fabulous.
In 20 years, I've had some terrible things that went sour early after huge success. And then I bounded back from that with more success and more failure and more success and more failure. If this album comes out and all of the expectations that are around it of it doing well, if it doesn't, then I'll be disappointed. I'll be hugely disappointed, but I certainly won't be crushed. At 41, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm really happy. I love my life. I love it. Love being a mom. That's, you know, hugely important to me. When I'm on and working, I'm on and working, but when I'm not, my life's my life. If you live in Las Vegas, is when you want to go shopping to the malls, they're all wacky. They're all these fantasy places. It's not like, you know, when I was a kid and you go down the high street and you get your 2 and 6 pocket money, and you go to Woolies and you get, you know, pick and mix and all that stuff, which, by the way, happens to still be my favorite stores, those kinds of stores, but that's beside the point. Now that I'm a grown-up, these are kind of like, they bring out the kid in you. Well, now we're on a wonderful gondola ride here at the Venetian. And, I mean, how many times can you do this at the mall? You know, you come here and you want to go shopping, pick up a pair of shoes and a new tube top, whatever. And you can get a gondola ride with a fabulously handsome man. Well, he's at my beck and call. Look at this. He's just paddling me along. I guess what my highlight of living and performing in Vegas is the fact that we're in one place and not on a tour bus. And I get to perform every night. I get to do my job and I get to raise my kids. And for that, I'm very grateful. It's great to be here, and it's great to bring in the new millennium here. Because you know that I just recently became an
I've got to love one man till I die.
If you'd like to sit back and listen, because I can see clearly.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see
20 years ago, Sheena Easton was performing at a dentist ball in Glasgow before she was found by Esther Ranson's BBC talent show, The Big Time.
The point of the programme was to find a very talented amateur who'd always had a dream of taking part in a major professional event. So in this one, what we wanted to do was to find a really gifted singer who wanted the chance to make a pop record.
I think I could make it now, the pain is gone.
I had a head full of dreams. I was young and fearless. I was hungry. I was real hungry for success. Because in my mind, success meant freedom.
Born on a council estate in Bells Hill, Scotland, Sheena's first steps to freedom came when Esther Ranson and The Big Time took her to an audition for EMI Records.
I'm feeling like
I knew it was a huge opportunity because what they were saying was, we're going to take you to a record company, and if the record company like what they hear, you'll get a contract to do a single. I was like, great.
Brian Shepherd, who was head of A&R at EMI at the time, went into the audition and he'd briefed the other two guys and said, look, I think we're going to pass. This is like a documentary, we don't really understand this area, so let's just smile and nod and pass. He went in there, and apparently halfway through the audition, he thought to himself, oh my God, this girl's great, and I've told these two that we're going to pass. How do I work this one? So I think he then took them out and said, look, I think this girl's great, full stop, regardless of any documentary. Let's just sign her anyway.
Here we come, the three wise men. You did it, all right? You passed.
God, I couldn't have gone through this if I had.
The good news hasn't yet reached Glasgow, but as soon as she finishes her shift, Sheena's mother, fortified by cups of tea, will be standing by for the phone call.
Hello? Well, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I've got it. Oh, I know. I've just heard just right this minute. I still can't believe it.
Well, it turned out that the record company liked what they heard, and I got a multiple album deal, and started a whole career in the recording industry.
Tonight I'm gonna stay at home and watch my TV. I don't build my world round no single man, but I'm getting by, doing what I can. I am free to be what I want to be, and all I want to be is a modern girl. Na na na, my voice sounds terrible.
Okay, we'll do it again. It's getting more relaxed, but I need it even more.
She was determined that she was not going to fail.